I love it here. I love it here.
Once you step inside of Homer G. Phillips, it's like stepping into a 5-star hotel.
When I walked into the doors here and saw the front there, I couldn't wait to move in.
Nice and airy and bright and light and sunny. And I'm on the south side, of course, so I have all the sun. I don't put any curtains up because I love the sun. And it doesn't look like it's a senior building. It just looked like just a regular place you would stay.
Homer G. Phillips, he was a prominent attorney that was assassinated by the underworld for his fight to have this building built. He worked tirelessly to get this facility so that they can educate Black nurses and bring in Black doctors. When you were Black coming up here in St. Louis, you had to go into the hospitals of the basements.
My mother remembers the days when Barnes served Blacks in the basement. So when Homer Phillips set out to convince the city fathers, Homer Phillips was constructed, was realized.
The fact that it had such a good reputation from the beginning as far as service, and it just was well known throughout the city. If you want good service and treatment, Homer G. Phillips.
To sit here derelict for about 20 years.
We were coming down Martin Luther King. We were passing by and we saw all these workers and everything was going on. I went, oh my God. Saw these big signs that say, coming soon, senior living community. I was amazed. I said, this is a senior building? She said, it's a senior community.
Homer G. Phillips is a staple of the community. So many people in St. Louis, maybe not everyone, they know about the Homer G. Phillips experience, where it was a very historical hospital, a very excellent hospital at one time. They was able to take that experience, and now you have a wonderful senior living community. It's living on in another way.
A large percentage of Blacks in this city were probably born here.
I was born here at Homer G. Phillips. Maternity ward was on the 4th floor, but I live on the 5th, so I moved up a step.
When I first came here, I was down in the dumps. I lost my husband. I was married for 45 years, and I was in a pit. And so many things were happening here, so many activities. They knock on your door, they get you involved to the point. One day, I was just joyful.
It's a lot of fun. I really like the people.
People are very, very kind, and you get the feeling that if you have need, almost anyone in the building would assist you in some way.
And having all the amenities for me, now that's what I enjoy. And I have gone to many of the senior complexes, and they do not have what Homer G has.
Very convenient to have the store. For example, if you just need 1 or 2 items and you can't or you don't want to drive.
I like it. I don't cook anymore, but I know I can go downstairs and get me a meal.
It's very nice to be able to sit down by the fire when the weather's cool and just visit with whoever happens to be there.
Whenever you don't feel like cooking, you can always come in the dining room.
This is really nice, and I think it's got a lot of potential for people. If they want a nice place to live, they need to come to Homer G and check it out. I'll be here trying to give them good food and all that good stuff,
I don't live in a nursing home. A lot of people think this is a nursing home. And I'll tell them real quick, I don't live in a nursing home. Independent living. Although with all the care workers we have in here, you wouldn't think it's independent.
We provide the residents with a bevy of services. Now that can include having a home health aide into their home. What the home health aide would do is clean, cook, bathe if necessary, grocery shopping, light duty services like that. We are able to provide doctors into their home, podiatrists, nursing, physical therapy, as you can see, I'm in this wonderful, lovely location, occupational therapy, and those type of disciplines, all in order to help aid and assist the residents right here in this community.
I can truthfully say, when I call down or come down and tell them of a problem, they generally fix it right away.
When I will call and say something's wrong, then they'll say, Ms. Rice, we're coming. Dominion did a fantastic job.
I find that this is one of the best buildings that Dominion has taken over.
It's a beautiful building. It's well built, and it's held through the history, and so we're hoping that it'll continue with the fine routine we've been in all this time.
I came through the times of segregation. I came through the times of fighting for your rights. Came to a place where we didn't even have a bathroom, didn't even have hot water, didn't have electricity, to a place now that I have all these amenities. That's a blessing from God, and that's a fight that our people have stood for and have fought through the years.
Well, my take on St. Louis, it is a large, small town, and I say that in a positive way. I think when the people of St. Louis get together, it's no doubt about that they're there and willing to help one another. No matter what you hear in the media, it comes down to families helping families. That's a very true statement, and I think we see that here in the Homer G. Phillips community as well too. It is a community, it is a family.